Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war in field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready? 70 Lions. 19 Lions. 79 Broncos. Trap 60. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Ready?
Ward now. For big yards on the right side. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch, so give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about...
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points.
Kate, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, they better regroup.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. 1st and 10 from the 43. Throwing is Mahomes. Completed to his running back. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
2nd and 6. At the 47.
Back to throw Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that makes it 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. It's caught by Wilson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the Windy City in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They've got a first to begin the frame. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 44-yard line.
Mahomes. Going quickly, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. Mahomes to throw for it. And all that pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
Ward's going to throw it. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air with Ward. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 13-point lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 43. Now it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's going to be 4th and short. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They'll run for this. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Back-to-back carries here. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
36-yard line.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap down to Ward. That's completed right side. So he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a 30-yard gain drive, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
60, Vices, 60, trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18, Dragon 60, 79 Broncos. Ready.
First down throw here for Ward. On the move, headed right. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
That may not look like much on tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Back. Bronco 80. Check out.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. This is completed downfield to Likely. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And they'll surrender just a low yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
11 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneer. Warriors 70. Go.
4th down, here's Ward. Oh, no touchdown, it's intercepted!
Hey, listen, whether he swatted that down or made the pick, either way, this defense is going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, it plants a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And he put everything he's got behind it. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Going deep here for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. These guys make them pay for turning it over. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first.
Yellow.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Here's Mahomes. Setting up the screen. And in for the Chicago touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Back to work after throwing the pick. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. From the gun, it's Ward. Finds him on a crossing route. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Working inside the red zone. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. And that's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Again, Ward going to the air. Chased out to his right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
See if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Here's the final play of our first half. The final throw before the break. A massive shot towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Gonna throw this one. Ward. Forced out to his right. Connects on the crosser. And he's down to almost... Oh, nope. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 35. First down.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready?
1st and 10 here. Ward. He's got it near the 8. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard
Let's go,
line.
lady. Here we go. Ready?
Mitchell up the middle. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out at halftime.
The kicker on
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What do you can call this, other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. 1st and 10 from the 43. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Sets them up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. First down throw, Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Buys time, rolling right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll get him back to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
He puts one through the uprights, and now he'll send it towards the other end zone. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in very field position as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Has it downfield, working the left. Down to the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a 3-possession game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pavement.
And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
Our home team, 24.
The Ravens kicking team is ready. Now they're going to send this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 43. To the air, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. He's going deep this time. Has it down close. Touchdown, Chicago. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
On this kick, the Ravens recover. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time...
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
Our home team, 30.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 43.
Yellow.
Looking to throw Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Nice game left side. After making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Yellow.
Throwing out first down, Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
In the red zone now. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And in for the Chicago touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Throwing again, Mahomes. And he'll get in, and they'll get a little closer as a result. The lead down to 13 now. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Baltimore.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
For big yards on the right side. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
First down throw here for Ward. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30.
That's another. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. He gets it again to Mitchell. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
From the gun, it's Ward. All the left side. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route went away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So that delay backs them up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go.
19, go.
Here's Ward. Cut near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Get it.
1st and
Got me
goal
lying.
at the 3-yard line.
Let go.
Mitchell. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Ready.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens likely locked up the win right there. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Yellow. Agility.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He's got it over the middle. He's still going at the 30. Keeps himself upright. Touchdown, Chicago! These guys get it back to within 2 possessions. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Running back sent in motion.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To the air with Ward. Escapes the pocket. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
18, go.
Ward setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Ready, break.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now Ward buying some time right. And that is is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens making a 3-score game in the fourth. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. 1st and 10 from the 43. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Trying to lob that one in, but no luck. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus to...
This is caught inside the 15. He takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. These guys get it back to within 2 possessions. Mahomes throwing for 2. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. Breaks the tackle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Here's Mitchell again. Went into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Let's go. Ready.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they get this down to the 28. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Ravens nearing their first win of the season. All set now, 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
60 Bison.
Again, this is Mitchell. That's a 1st down for the Ravens, partner. And that should all do it here.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Raven 1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Get it. Go.
Now a give right side to Mitchell. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Getting out to his left. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Chicago.
Like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee to sleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get back. I know so long as she get really so now I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once when we like we go back, way back. When it we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back in the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a strip rat. I will never speak with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.